Fantastic stream. Yours truly here, Doug, on the mic, on the cam, and I'm here to present to you some Valorant. Specifically, one of the last games we'll be seeing of Valorant this semester for the team. I heard news from one of the players that we might not be seeing another game after this, but, you know, live, laugh, love. Let's enjoy it while we have it, and especially going into a fresh one. I'm going to hope right now, ladies and gentlemen, that we do not have a match 3. Now, if you've been here the other times that I've been on the stream, me and Alex, the troopers that we are, have gone through these overtime matches, and it is brutal. So I'm really hoping we can just sort of clean up shop here against these guys and just lay down some law. Now, I'm seeing a lot of ghost picks coming in from our team, but not the aim to match, though. Going to be going down to that new champ. Ayo, that's the new champ right there. Wow, all right, just getting dinked just like that. Hate to see it. With no shields, that is a one-tap with a ghost. Behead. Example and Exhibit A there. You know, getting a trade there, but it's just not going to cut it against what looks like superior aim. The enemy team is going to be taking home round 1 against us. Unfortunately for the UMW Eagles to start it out, they're going to be getting a mid buy off of that, so that's going to be the medium tier weapons, you know, fast fire rate SMGs, that sort of stuff against what will probably be a full save. You know, the starter pistols, ghosts, sheriffs even. Just, you know, mediocre sidearms. So we'll be seeing that. I know in the past I haven't been as beginner friendly as I'd like to be, so I'm going to be more descriptive. I hope that doesn't annoy the veterans in the chat. If it does, let me know. I'll adjust my approach as the audience sees fit. But hey, starting off strong here with an early elimination going into round 2 here. We're going to be rushing up and getting this ultimate orb for Yoru. Helig going to be getting that, but going up against the Bulldog, that is not a matchup you want to see, and it's going to cost us 2 players. Down to a 3v4, looking like a 2v4 here if Zoid can't get it together. I'm going to be pushing that with a classic, because what has he got to lose? Precisely 0 credits, because this is a 0 credit build I'm looking at. Especially on this champion, which is more, you know, stagnacious. This is an interesting take coming in from attacker side on A with a shorty in a smoke. Yeah, let's see how this goes out against Heaven on that angle there. Yep, gonna be going down to that Bulldog as predicted. That's a 4K and make that a 5K going in round 2 for an ace. On the enemy team, yep, not what you want to see, not what you want to see, ladies and gentlemen. Hopefully this does not trend towards a overtime match. I'm sure we'll run it back. You know, UMW in the past, we've had our rough starts to our games. This one being no exception, because now we have our buys coming out. We got Vandals in hand. We got, you know, regen shields. Maybe a tab check real quick to see what we're working with. Yeah, so you see a lot of good weapons here. Some AKs and Vandals and Phantoms. Those are just, you know, top of the line assault rifle is good for any engagement, really versatile weaponry. And you can use them in a myriad of situations. For example, pushing up on mid here, which is a pretty long range sort of duel. You got good recoil control with this weapon here. Let's see if they can make use of it with this push here. Uh-oh, can't quite connect the shots there. Gonna take a bit of damage, but we're gonna get the pick nonetheless. Outlaw gonna come in to finish the job from mid on Venta. Gonna go down for that, making a 4v4 with the spike ticking now. And that the spike is on the ground, that timer's gonna be going. It's about 30 seconds, so our players have to get on site and put a stop to that. Let's see if they've got what it takes. Line coming out. The enemy team trying to slow this advance. It's going to cost us a couple players here. Now just Yoru attempting to hold down the fort here and find some ground. He's going to find the head of that jet, take her out of play, and find his way onto the spike. Now we do have spike control, but that's not an angle they can't push. So they're going to be swinging that corner and, you know, giving the old spray and pray to Yoru. And Tellage is just going to go down there, unfortunately. Cannot quite aim correct, too many variables to consider, not enough information in that round. You know, agents like Yoru, excellent at going in and fragging, but in order to do that, need some information. And I'm looking at this team here. Honestly, the comp is very interesting. What's the Polish chick's name?
New one? Oh,
The blondie.
Clove?
Clove? No.
I don't know.
Clove is the transgender. No. Well, yeah, the blonde one has like sound sensors and snares, sort of good information, but doesn't really compare against like a Yoru, for example, who can really throw in some tracker darts and get it, and owl drones, you know. So just working with a limited ability to access information with our team. So it'll be interesting to see how we compensate. And it looks like it is causing us a bit of trouble here. Nonetheless, holding the fort here, bringing it down to 3v2. Spike is on the ground, but we do have control of sight right now. Just need to secure some sight lines. We're going to throw an owl drone out there to see who is back of sight. Looking like a ghost town, except for a player on site, but we're going to take care of that, no problem. Bit of a tussle with the Marshal there. Love some hipfire gameplay coming out. You know, hipfire with the Marshal is not the worst thing. Neither is hipfire with the Ghost, but it's not like you have another option. And that is going to cost us another round. 0-4. Yeah. You know, I said UMW has its rough starts, and this game's no exception. This game is no exception. This is one of the rougher starts we've seen. With not a single point to our name, but hopefully we can pivot here. We've got a full buy coming in, it looks like, for Venta at the very least. Oh yeah, for most of our players, we've got, you know, a light shield, a regen shield, but Vandals all around. So pretty good options for engagement. Let's see how we pair them up with our abilities. Now it looks like we got to head mid. Let's see how that might turn out. We're going to be rotating some more players in that direction. Listening for audio cues, waiting to find out where the enemy's at. Yep, some peeking going on in B. That's going to cost us Jace. It's going to go down for that. We're now hearing the enemy going loud. He might be looking to make the jump on that cheeky little side of B. There's a little platform there you can jump to get access to the spike on. Yeah, but it's a bit of a tricky jump. You got to make noise in order to make it. Speaking of which, running ahead in mid, we're going to be getting some damage out, but no frag. Meanwhile, another frag is going to come out on B, leaving that site undefended. So we are going to get, I think that's Venta, as well as the, gosh, I need to read up on my agents. I just have not seen the blonde agent in so long. But this one right here, Venta. Yeah, Venta on the Jace. That's another duelist. Double duelist lock-in is very interesting here. Like I said, we don't have a lot of access to information. And this is kind of like what you'd see in a public match kind of comp, you know? Not very coordinated, if you ask me. Speaking of which, trying to get an advance on the site, but not able to time our attack. It's going to cost us a couple players, but Venta handling it down to a 1v1. It's going to look in the right direction, though. That's the question. No. Classic Valorant timing. Unfortunately, not going to get that elimination or that defuse. Let's go UMW, Father Depp. Appreciate you showing up and tossing me some channel points. Man, you are a day one if I've ever seen one. Appreciate you coming out and supporting us. No. I don't. No, just because he has father in the name doesn't mean he's my dad.
That would be, yeah.
He is my friend, though, I'll say.
Okay.
Yeah, thanks for showing up again. Supporting me and Alex as we clock in for our unpaid labor shift. Clock in at the lock-in factory. I like that one. I'm going to use that one. Oh, yes. Well, all good things are stolen, just like America.
Rude.
Hey, topical.
We do have, I think, this political debate going on.
Yes.
Might edit it.
So what I did was I went to the basement and I asked around. I asked some people, hey, yeah, what's the talks going on? What's it like in there? And it's just a bunch of people rage baiting the spokesperson in there.
Nice.
For some context, there's a pro-life spokesperson currently doing a little thingy at a UMW amphitheater. And the people here don't really like that. You know, we tend to lean pretty liberal at this school, you know, making us pro-choice. And this is a pro-life spokesperson. I need to reiterate that. So you can imagine how that's going down. I asked one of the guys there, and he said that he had asked her about male pregnancy, to give you an idea of how it's going for her as a spokesperson. Speaking of how it's going, it is not going for UMW because we simply cannot find that player on the enemy team, and that is going to cost us 2.5 players. Vented down to 5 health and a dream. Now let's see if we can spin something with this. An astral wall coming up to divide the realms in twain. Yeah, not what you want to see. Zoe on the back of side with a sheriff, a hope, and a dream. Thinking it might be best to live another day, but what is there to live for? You've got an $800 weapon. So we're just going to go in there and see what we can make out of this. Now, something going on at back of sight. A 1-for-2 trade is not what you want to see. Yeah, there's a triple peek going on against the sheriff there. All in exchange for a body shot. Yeah. Another tough round for UMW. You know what's funny about this, guys? Before the game, they had told me, yeah, Caden, don't worry. We'll make this a 2-game. No problem. Now, they seem to have not specified which way the 2 games would go. For those who don't know, it's a best out of 3 kind of matchup. You know, first to 13 points gets a match. If you get 2 in a row, you win. But if both teams get 1 point, we go into the overtime match, which is what we've done for the past few streams. But, you know, if we got 0-2'd here for the last game, it'd be sad. Might indicate to you as to why it's our last game. No, I love our players. They're great, you know. Finding a player there, too. Bringing it out 5-4. Now we can work with this. Those are numbers I like. Yeah. Oh, operator coming out to play. Vente going to be getting an elimination with that. Same as Jace on the other side of the map. Okay, some good plays coming out right now. I think we're spinning this game on its head. Coming out. I'm predicting a 1-6 right now. I think we're gonna pop our cherry when it comes to earning points this match. Oh yeah, Devious Lord coming out from Tellage, gonna be finding the Sova and then finding the Astra from the front. Good positioning, you know, 2 players at the front of mid and 1 behind. Now that is a place you want to be with your players on all sides, setting up a crossfire. The enemy team just simply stands no chance when it comes to something as close quarters as that. And that's going to put us in a good position economically because we'll be getting some good weapons off of that. You can see here, I was talking about this earlier, these are the sound sensors that this particular agent can use. So when, you know, a enemy player walks past them, sprints past them, makes any kind of noise, it sort of pings them and gives you information as to, hey, there's something going on here, you know. You should snoop it out. Sleuth it out. So that's a good setup on a sort of lockdown. We're going to be leaving Venta there with the operator just in case things get dicey. It looks like it might because we do have some players positioned out that way. Speaking of positioning, Jack is going to cause the downfall, literal downfall of the veto. Yeah, yes. The Black King on the other team is a veto. That is the name of the agent. That's right. Essentially ignores stuns. Yeah, that's all I know about it.
Oh, that.
Yes, out of play. Yep, Venta holding his ground here on A. It looks like a rotation's going out towards B, and no UMW players left on site to defend. So that is going to be a spike on the ground, unless the Hunter can come out to play. We are going to be throwing out some arrows of death and destruction, but not finding anything, unfortunately. So, you know, enemy player's going to be walking out unscathed as the spike starts ticking down to 0. And you know what happens when the spike hits 0. It goes kablooey. Yep, and we don't want that to happen, so we are going to be rushing to the defense of our site. Zoe finding the spike. He's going to be getting on it. Diffuser going down. Going to be hit by the stun. Going to be hit by lots of stun. But he's just going to stick it out like a champ, withstanding the tide as his teammates hold down the fort, getting us another juicy point. 2-6, ladies and gentlemen. Only a 4-point deficit. Only a 4-point deficit. Hey, UMW better win tonight or else. Yeah, I'm gonna have a serious talking to with the players. You know, they told me we wanted to go into match 3. If we get 0-2'd, they won't hear the end of it, quite frankly. Oh man, got a wombo combo going on here. Get dirty. Let's go UMW. Get dirty. Go wash. Thank you, Lady Winner, for coming in again with those channel point redeems. I appreciate you showing up. And no, I did not mess your name up. That is just what you're called now. Congratulations. Speaking of which, congratulations, Venta, for a classy operator pick, putting us at a 5-3 and excellent lead going into this round. I didn't even mention in the in-between round how good our econ is right now. I mean, we've got heavy shields and vandals all over the place. Well, except for him. Jack gonna be losing his full buy. Womp womp. Sucks to suck, that's what they say. Let's see if Telenge will be sharing the same affinity. Bit of a rotation coming in from mid. An undefended mid from UMW. This could spell omens for us. It looks like they're going to be trending towards B side here with just Telenge on the back of site. He's going to hear the audio cue once they put the spike down, and he's going to rush in. And he's probably going to get one tapped or something. Unless he pulls out a game-winning clutch. But it is just that one player, the enemy Breach, who is going to be putting down the spike. You're already on it. Oh, he's just going to walk up to him and take his picture with the barrel of his weapon. Say cheese! And that's exactly how that round was written. We are going to let Zoe get the defuse so we can get another ultimate ability orb. Charging up that ultimate for, gosh, whatever that character's name is. I am fuming, I can't remember. That is a pretty cool knife. I think it comes from really like techie military skin line. It's a project, I think.
Yeah.
That's a cool skin. What's that? Yeah, I bought the battle pass one time, $10 battle pass. Not spending another dime on the game though, because it's just the skins are just ridiculously expensive. Not fair. I like earning my stuff, you know. Valorant ain't no meritocracy. If you got credits in your pocket, if you've got dollars in your bank account, you get the skins, you get the points, you get the matches. This whole game revolves around money, say. Shrimple ass. Heyo, another Get Dirty coming in. Thank you, Boppo. Appreciate you. Thanks for showing up and giving me some of your channel points. Much obliged. Oh, we got a dimensional drift coming in. We do see some players on site, and we are accruing that information for our team. We're going to be exiting the third dimension there, but alas, it is to no avail. You can see that the profile of Vito has changed. That means his ultimate is active. He is immune to CC. That means blinds, stuns, knockups, you name it. It can't affect him. So we're going to be picking off the enemy jet with an operator. Venta, nasty on the sticks right now. He knows where the Vito is, and he is going to take his dog tags. That's what I like to see. We're going to be trading on the operator for a Vandal, for a more versatile weapon, and that is exactly what we needed. A 4K for Venta, the 4K demon, you could say.
Marker moment. That's marker moment.
That is a marker moment. Hey, all right, I got to give him kudos for that one. Glad to see that cool, calm, and collected performance. Coming in from Venta. Venta, yeah. Is he team captain? I don't remember. Yeah, I can imagine. All right, so it looks like that play has caused the enemy team to pivot on the back foot here. Reeling, quite frankly, at that devastating performance coming in from Venta. Now, you know, I hate to spill wine all over the place. Yeah, that really sucks. I was talking about something and then I got confused. Hey, look, that Astra's ultimate orbs are at 6-7. That's really, really, really funny if you think about it. If you think about it, it's like insane, yo. What's going on right now? This game is crazy.
Dude,
I'm gonna crash out.
dude. I don't know what's going
Dude,
on.
you're like sending that scoreboard. That was such a sending.
Let's have a 6-7.
Yeah, 6-7 channel point redeem that costs 67 points, please.
Yeah, I think it's really.
Yeah, let's run it back into the ground.
Yeah.
It's got a second wind to it now. Edition. Change.org.
Right now.
That's, oh my god, yes. You should also try to figure out channel points so we can gamble. Oh, a bit of a brawl coming in on site, but that's nothing Benta can't handle with his operator. You should start carving in tally points for how many heads this operator has taken, because it is getting close to the dozens. Whoa! Quick scope with the operator. You do not see that. And the Ego Knives coming out to play. Unfortunately, his demise, but that is a round in the bag for UMW. Man, wow, quick scope and Valorant, that is not something you see every day. Yeah. Ever since I hung up my op from CS, I thought I'd never see another quick scope in my life, but wow. Yeah, it has been so many games that a quick scope in this game is honestly more rare than an ace. I do not see them. Close range operator gameplay. Yeah, this is only Team B, right?
Yeah. They're making magic happen.
Oh, yeah. These guys rolled the bones, and it was favorable. Because we are quickly closing the point deficit, about to break even here. As if it ain't nothing. Uh-oh. But Jack is going to be going out within the first seconds of the match start. The game start. Of the round start. That's a word. Oh, man. Yep. Holding down the fort. Even with the Astro Wall coming out. That is an interesting Astro Wall, I gotta say. But alas, to no avail. There's an outlaw down there, which seems to have held some ground. Get some veto hands right now. We're going to throw out a flash, try to swing that. Finding him, forcing him off that sideline. We know that a player's heaven now. We're going to be trading shots and then taking names. Hellage going to be finding that one. Decoy teleport coming in right there for no reason. Love it, love it, love it. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Another player coming up to heaven. There's a mess of guns, spikes, bodies, all over heaven. All over mid.
30 seconds left.
Get a cleanup crew out here. Yep, Teller's going to be TPing out of there. Maybe to set up some counterplay because we only have one sightline. Scratch that, 2 sightlines. An excellent TP from Tellage to be able to adjust the angles here and throw off the one player left. And not make that 0. Because the current score, ladies and gentlemen, is 6-6. Dead even. We have completely run it back now. And I dare say this match is winnable. Yep. What's crazy about this mic, I turned it up a bit. And if you get really close to it, it's like ASMR. Hey, how you doing?
Oh, no.
Welcome to the UMW stream.
Everyone in chat is about to have a horrible time in 3 minutes. 3 minutes.
You don't like
so
it?
great.
You don't like it?
I can't hear it, but I know what it sounds like.
Oh, I see. Yeah. This mic is crisp. Wow, okay. Something going on my screen here. Not sure what, but it appears that once the dust has settled, it is a 3v3. Hellage getting out of dodge with Spike in tow. Let me throw down a snare. Gonna trap a player here. That's really good. And allow us to set up on site. Unfortunately, there is a player behind us, and that is going to cost Zoe his life. And now we are surrounded. Enemies on all sides. What is the response from UMW going to be? Finding the player again and going to be able to take him out this time. A player dropping him from heaven, but that's nothing for Tellage. He handles that no problemo. Jet pushing in through the wall. We're going to be picking up a sheriff, a superior weapon here. 45 damage, a body shot, but a one tap if it hits the head. They're going to be getting on the spike here, and nothing Tellage can't handle. Going to be swinging that, checking for heads. A very cautious peek, and well advised. And now, ladies and gentlemen, I will direct your eyes to the top of the screen. You can see here that there's a 7 and 6 on the screen. Yeah, that's just like crazy. That's so crazy, it makes me want to alt-tab the game.
There we go. Nothing happened just then.
The curse of the 6-7.
Close the game.
Guys, don't say 6-7 at 3 a.m.
Worst mistake. Dude, we've taken the phone zone.
YouTube video incoming. And this is wonderful. A mid-buy on the second round of the swap. Some decent weapons coming in. Can't quite withstand against the double classic peak. Well, that's something an outlaw can't handle. Inventa's hands. Oh, goodness me. Ladies and gentlemen, do I have to tell you again how good the operator is on the second round of the swap? The thing about it, all right, Alex, you've heard this one a lot, so you can just zone out real quick. But the thing about Outlaw, it's got 2 bullets, right? You can fire them pretty quick, and each one does 140 damage. Now, if you have heavy shields, you have 150 health. But if you have light shields, you have 125 health. So even if you get light shields, which is minus 400 credits, and you're on a save round, you're still getting 1 tap. So an outlaw is great for when you know the enemy is on a save round and you want to take advantage of that, because essentially you have a rapid fire operator in hand. And I think Venta knows that, because now they're going to know that there's an outlaw on the enemy team and they're going to be trading their light shields for heavy ones. I'm curious if they did just that. Can we get a tab check real quick? Looks like they couldn't even afford it. Yep. LMAO. Laughing your what off? Laughing my apples off. Apples everywhere. I've spilled my apples all over the place from laughing. Oh yes, flawless round coming in if that wasn't obvious. Oh, that is a beautiful Vandal skin. I think that's the Project Vandal. Beautiful. I know there's a Project skin line in League of Legends, and that is a nice one too. That is a good one though. Looks like they are opting for a save. I'm curious what weapon they have and why. Did they just drop down? Oh, it's a Jet. Okay. Yeah, Jet has an ability where she can fall slowly. So, and this map, you can fall off of it, which is not usual for Valorant maps. Oh my goodness. Embarrassing. Yeah, if you fall off the map and you're not like pushed or like your body isn't thrown off the map, that's just, you won't live that down. That's not something you want to be caught doing. Hey, yo, leave nothing for the enemy, it seems. We're just going to be taking care of business. Heavy push coming into A side here. Vandals in hand. We know we are cooking right now with our weaponry, and there's not much they can do about that. Sova's shoulder is going to be peeking out there, so we're going to take advantage of that and take him out of play. Now, it seems that we are in an exact situation as we were last round, where the Jet is the lone survivor. And it looks like another save coming out here. You can see in the distance there the silhouette of the Jet. That is an operator in her hands. Yes, that is indeed an operator. The heavy-duty sniper rifle of this game. Yep. Yep. Now that weapon does 150 damage. The anti-ball round, yeah. Ball round equals save round here at UMW, by the way, in case you need to know. Yeah, that's an Alex original right there. I was inspired the day I heard it. And, oh yeah. Yeah. Starting out 0 to 6, they have not gotten a point in 10 rounds. Wait, pull up the tab check real quick. Yeah, look at those symbols. All those are red, meaning we have gotten a consecutive 10 rounds. Yeah, that is no joke right there. 2 of those being save rounds from the Jet, who has, I don't even know if they fired that operator yet. Yeah, not a single frag with the $5,000 weapon. Hey, that's what the big man said. Miss 100% of the shots, you don't. Hey. Excuse me. I was yawning and I wanted to cover it up with some angelic singing. I have reverb on my mic because I can hear myself. Oh, definitely. Yeah. This mic's got all the bells and whistles. It is a beast. Sennheiser. Shout out to the boys. Hey, shout out Fredericksburg Nationals for getting us a Sennheiser microphone. It is the best of the best. Oh, speaking of best of the best, that is not quite that because of that push through the smoke and the stun coming out. Looks like an aggressive push coming out from the enemy team, and they're sticking the defuse here and not going to be able to find their defusing Astra. Yep, spraying the wrong location in the smoke. No pings coming in from the team. A lack of communication on that front. Going to cost UMW the round. Popping the born-again cherry of the enemy team. They have now secured a round after a 10-round streak from UMW. Yeah, unfortunate for us, but, not really concerning because we are still plush when it comes to credits. We can just simply fall by again. All right. Hey, big energy coming out of this game. Yeah, not for me. Apologize for yawning on mic. You know what Venta's doing? Not yawning and instead fragging TF out. This guy's laying down the law this game. Almost got an ace. You get that 4K, The little man's ace. Okay, Astra pushing her own smoke. Questionable at best. Terrible at worst. So you're going to be pushing up on that. Got the momentum here on the site. Not a lot of players left. Yep, going to be swinging that corner without a peeker to follow. We are going to be securing that, but it's going to cost us a couple players.
Dude, that was an apex. That's how you kill him.
Yeah, spray him down.
Yeah. LEG just...
Yeah. You heard it here first. And just like that, another round in UMW pockets. We are 1 round off of match point and 1 more round off of a 1 match. And I believe in our boy. I think we can pull through on this one. I'm feeling good about this. I bet you morale is high. We might not have gotten cams at all, but I'm sure there's some smiles and jokes going on behind the screen. No.
Oh, they've been up. Oh.
Are the cams on stream?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, that's all that matters. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Okay, from there.
Nah, it's for the viewers, you know. I'm here to commentate on the raw Valorant footage. That's my job. The faces extra credit. Speaking of which, who is going to be earning their extra credit today? The assignment? Get an ace. Maybe it'll start with this owl drone going out. Finding nothing maybe, but you know, maybe nothing is information in its own. Bit of a slower round coming out from UMW here. Not quite a coordinated game. We're just looking for audio cues, sort of biding our time. But the nature of being attacker side is that you have to push in before the timer expires, and we're going to do just that. Team assembling for a push on the B side. Lots of tech there. You can see it on the mini-map. I'm curious how that's going to interact with our players. We are going to be throwing out some blinds. We're going to be jumping around the backside of B and getting on to B Nook, where we can put down the spike apparatus. And we're going to start that timer, as well as take out the breach up in heaven. Interesting little scuffle there with the classics. Happened, but, you know, nonetheless. A round in UMW pockets, bringing us to match point. 12-7. 3 ults in pockets versus their 4. Hey, colon 3 from Baguno. I like that. It's got an Italian inflection in it. Cat Baguno. Spaghetti. Oh, jeez. Yeah. Go stop by Auntie Vocelli's.
Yeah. Dude.
I don't even know the name of the new place. It's just
NYPD for New York. Yeah, for New York. Almost New York Pizza and Deli.
New York Pizza and Deli. How utterly unoriginal.
Yeah.
I'm calling it Auntie Vocelli.
It is worse. I never went to.
Yeah. Wow, you missed out, man. Vocelli's was goated back in the day. Yeah, it's alright. It's alright. Bless your juvenile soul.
Yeah, I could have gone.
Oh, you were here while Vocelli's was on campus. Interesting. Yeah, I miss it. But hey, the New York place has its moments. Sometimes it's good pizza. It depends on who makes it, really.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Hey, I'm just. Yeah. Exactly. The concession stands for the Fredericksburg Nationals are great, I hear. Yeah. Consider yourself a glizzy warrior, Alex?
Absolutely, dude. All summer, I was in Burbank, California. And that food option was Costco.
Ooh, Costco hot dogs. Yeah. I always go for the pizza, but that's just me. You know, I had my hot dogs and churros back in the day. I used to mess around like that. Uh-oh, Breach ult coming out to counter the Sova ult. Maybe it'll buy him just enough time, unless the Shock Dart can connect. Not quite. Generational throw coming up from Jack, who cannot quite make the cut. I can only imagine what the cams look like right now. Yeah.
I've been cycling them all game. Good reaction. Well, I guess.
The implication serves me. Nonetheless, I'm sure our boys are having a real hoot back there after that play. Head in hands or something.
He was just like, mouth. This is a
so crazy. I'm messing with my water bottle. Something's happening on the screen. Uh-oh. 5v3, UMW's favor. Enemy team's got to pull something out of this because the spike is on the ground and I see no players even close to the site besides the breach. But you know, I don't know how long he has because there is a wall in his way. I think that the blonde agent, I think her name is Lockdown. Lockdown. Uh-oh. We have a push coming in from the enemy team. Oh, it's coordinated. There's a 3K for them, but nothing Venta with an operator cannot handle. Finishing out game 1 with a headshot elimination with the operator. Surprising nobody. Venta going to be closing us out of that match. GG to everyone around. Thank you for showing up. Hey, get dirty. Go wash. Get dirty. Go wash. Thank you for the double redeem, Boppo Coach Classic. Appreciate you guys. Appreciate you, boss, for showing up. I hope I'm doing my darndest out here and impressing everyone around. I appreciate all of the turnout going on right now. It's a real hoot to have an audience. You know, it's kind of crazy. You guys coming here. If not for the game, then for me and Alex, you know, I really appreciate it. You know, it does mean a lot. Especially since I like doing this, and you know, yeah. So, an honest bottom of the heart, thank you for showing up and supporting the stream.
I will say, I've checked my phone and UMW Esports we are in fact streaming it.
Unprecedented. The best stream in history is happening right now. Momentous, very momentous. I'm sure.
All we had to do was reduce the bit.
Gosh, that's so sad. I look so crisp. Look at me move around. It's not a slideshow.
You're rendering in multiple frames. It wasn't as like terrible before. It was like 30 frames, but now it's like 60 frames. Like this is what you get when you have 2 computers. Beautiful.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. That computer should be a beast. I'm curious what the specs are. Be like a 3090 at least.
It is it's like a 40 something. I think it's like 50, 70, not
5,000. Oh shit.
Yeah. It's like 50,000 different computers.
Yeah. Exactly 50,000.
Dude, I love it. I don't even like.
Oh, don't get me started on the Fredericksburg Nationals. I can talk about the Fredericksburg Nationals all day. They're my favorite.
Yeah.
You want to know why?
Why?
Because they are getting us the equipment we need to keep doing what we love. That is to commentate, to play Valorant, to play Apex Legends, and the list goes on.
Oh, not Apex, but that's not the Fredericksburg.
You know, yeah.
Such a bad teammate.
It's okay. We have a throw every now and again, but that is never Fredericksburg Nationals' fault.
No.
They have showed up consistently for years. So, bottom of the heart, thank you. Feliz Navidad.
That's true. They are giving us 60
Can't
complain.
Oh, it's pretty great. It's pretty great. Let's go, UMW. Thank you for the redeem, Lady Winner. I appreciate it. Thank you for showing up. Thank you for sticking around, especially during the boring intermission part.
Yeah.
There may be no gameplay, but you have my ruggedly handsome face to keep you company. So, you know, allow me to entertain the masses while I'm here. While we're here, all gathered up waiting for the next game. You know, I do see Venta top fragging. You know what he got? Well, you can see it. It is 28 and 12. That is more than a 2.0 KDA. Impressive, to say the least.
And that character's name is
Deadlock. Yes, Lock was in the name. Okay.
That's the name.
Appreciate you, Sandy. I appreciate it.
That's the name of the game. Really actually really good.
Oh yeah? Have you played it?
Yes, I have. It's very easy to get. It's like you ever played Smite?
Is that like the League of Legends-esque?
It's like if Smite was good, and if Smite was more like
Hmm.
That's what Deadlock is. It's more like economy based, more like ability and like eco and positioning based, unlike Smite, which is like spam abilities and run it down.
Yeah.
It's really good. I think Deadlock is
Cool. Well, critically acclaimed, Deadlock for the people.
really good.
Wait, Lockdown or Deadlock?
Yeah. Deadlock is both the name of the character that we did not know the name of and the name
Oh,
of the game.
a double entendre, you say? Interesting. Yeah. Well, you heard it here first. Critically acclaimed by the man himself, Alex. You guys should check it out. I know I will.
By Valve. Valve doesn't make
Oh no, they can't. They can't. Last game I played from Valve was Half-Life Alex in
that game. Oh, you
VR.
played Half-Life?
Yeah.
Wait, did they move? That used to only be VR. Now it's like not only VR, is that right? You can play it.
Can you?
It's like you used to need like a VR. Full
Yeah.
rig.
Yeah, it is a VR game.
Okay.
It was great, you know.
Yeah.
I can't imagine them transferring it to PC.
Oh.
It's very VR oriented, I'll say. It uses a lot of VR dynamics. Fantastic game. But yeah, I was watching in like an interview after it with Gabe Newell and all that. Our Lord and Savior Gabe.
Yeah.
And it was just like the whole studio was so anxious about releasing their next game because everyone loves Valve. So
Yeah.
they have to perform, you know. That's probably why there's no Team Fortress 3.
Oh yeah. Or well, I mean, yeah, they've got Counter Strike that's generating however many millions of dollars in that market.
They made Counter-Strike? I didn't know
Yeah,
that.
they did. Valve made Counter Strike. They made all the Counter Strike. They made Source, the engine. Valve owns Steam. Steam is Valve.
Yeah, yeah. Huh.
I don't think
Yeah, yeah. I I really couldn't call a flop to mind when it comes to Steam or
they
Valve. They seem to know what they're doing. Dota 2. That is a
Dota was
Did Valve make Gary's mod?
yes, they did do that. Well,
Because it feels
no.
like a mod, you know?
Yeah,
The
I
whole
don't.
game feels like a mod.
No, I don't think Valve. It used a lot. I don't
Yeah.
like Source. It's like the epitome of like team game.
Yeah, Riot sucks. I don't know if you know this. Riot is not
True.
very good at what they do.
No.
They release these massive multiplayer free games with $10 weapon skins and expect you to shut up and give them money. And it usually works, unfortunately. To tell you how cooked this generation is.
Dude, $300. Unreal.
Yeah, that is a serious thing. Alex is not joking.
No.
There are $300 League of Legends skins. I've seen them.
But you know that company needs.
Oh, yeah,
They need
yeah.
our money so that they can keep making great games like now.
Well, it is kind of like their business scheme to like they release free games and they make all their money by making skins,
Yeah.
which is very interesting. You could charge like, you know, $10 or something easy.
Nope. Fortnite did it the best. Fortnite did it first, and it did. Battle Pass was $10. And you only have to play the game. You only have to ever buy it once. And everything else, all the other skins were like, I guess they're like $20, but like you didn't need them. Fortnite didn't need.
Yeah.
It was like the best, and I guess you don't need them on outrage.
Oh yeah, it's ridiculous. They're revamping the League of Legends skins again, I think. They're adding a new tier of rarity, which is obviously going to be more expensive. Um, no, they're not. They're not adding new stuff. It's just skins.
Nice.
Actually, they are. Wait, no, they are. They're adding a new champion right now, I think.
Oh, dude, they got like a new
Yeah, there's a new cinematic. It's actually pretty good.
never got into it when I was young. I didn't get it. Or at least like,
Yeah, I had my phase. I watched all of them. The animations are
oh,
great.
yeah.
They're huge. They have some really talented artists in the stew, which I can appreciate, you know.
Right. Pretty good looking stuff. Their
Big time.
games not so much. Games don't. There's their like animations and all that
Yeah,
like world. I so much money.
big time. Yeah.
Wait, I had a league page, but
Hmm.
wait, what is it?
This guy, dude. Can't go 5 minutes without saying 6, 7. You are so funny, Jake. You're such a funny guy. You're a reverend. Wow.
Dude, I open chat and I say, one more time, the computer's getting turned off and you're playing man down.
You should. Hey, one more 6, 7, no prod.
Nope.
Okay.
Nope. Eric in chat with support.
Oh, thank you, Eric, for showing up. It's no problem. I love doing this. I'm doing what I love. So,
Thanks, Eric.
yes, Alex as well.
Thanks.
We're clocked in. We're doing the hard work, but
You know, I'm motivated though by all this new stream stuff. I'm glad all these new webcams and everything, and also turning the bit right now. I think would be an obvious thing, but that looks good.
big time. Yeah, I'm so glad we figured that out because I was watching back the VOD one night, and not only was I cutting out because I was too far from the mic, but it was also 30 frames a second, just
It's been
trash.
like that. I'm serious. Like here's the thing. We had one computer for streaming since like Eric got here. Obviously, one computer for streaming and watching the game is probably pretty strenuous. So 30 frames is acceptable.
Yeah.
We were doing vmix for a while. I think we were literally up until tonight when I was like, "Hey Venta, why is it that we stream at 30 frames even though we have two computers?" He was like, "Oh, that's a good question." And he checked the bit rate, and he's like, "Damn, we're streaming at like 12,000 bit rate. Twitch can only handle like 6,000." Turn it down, and lo and behold, we get.
I see. The classic bottleneck.
Yeah, so very very funny. These are like small things that like I feel like over. I mean, fair enough, but I really like watching. We
Oh,
can
yeah. I can't go back. I can literally tell the difference so easily looking at the webcam. It's just night and day. Oh,
Sidetrack.
ladies and gentlemen, let's get ready to rumble. We're going into game 2 on Haven, no less. Now, this is a tried and true map that I know like the back of my hand. And ladies and gentlemen, I can describe the back of my hand pretty well. Let's see if this team comp, though, can do the same for this map, because it looks like we're going to get some standard stuff, but maybe a run back with the veto. Now, I'm curious about the effectiveness of this champion. Their ability to ignore CC is very interesting, but the thing about that is it's kind of like a reactive ult, you know? You can still get one tap, right? You just aren't getting stunned while you do it.
Bro.
Yeah. I need to see this character in game. I think I need to download Valorant again.
Vito, the new one.
Yeah, Vita.
I saw like a oh my god, I got all
Yeah. Do you know how many charges it takes for his ult?
For the old, it's probably the max. The max like
Really? Shut it! Oh my goodness.
I can't spam tab. No, I can't have a. Oh, is that
No
him?
Sendy. No
There it is, yeah.
Sendy.
I guess we'll find out. I can go to his
Oh, okay. So we do have the run back with the veto this round from the enemy team. This will be interesting. You know, seeing this character in game will be good for me to get a lay of the land. I think. Maybe if I see veto enough, I will not have to. Ugh. Download Valorant again. I'm over it, man. I'm over it. I am over it. All right. Hey, the joke came back, sure, but it came back for one game. Exactly one game.
I mean, I literally counted up for that. That was too perfect. That couldn't have been more than that.
Yeah, you can't really avoid it. I think if I were to ignore it, I would just like start twitching or something. I'm serious. Like every time I'm like in class or in a lecture, and like 6, 7 comes up naturally, I just kind of like look around, raise an eyebrow. I'm like the only one who does it though, so maybe I'm like super mega lame. But then again, I'm in the esports program, so
Nah.
what does that say
you're
about
all
me?
very-
No.
Don't accept them.
No. Of course not. What is that? It looks like Vito Util trying to block down sight, but that's nothing UMW can't handle because we are on it like butter on biscuits. The spike is now down and not an enemy player inside. Oh, yeah. Looks like a bit of a counter push coming in from C long, but nothing Zoe can't handle. Well, ending up with a 1v1 trade. With another player coming up long. See what we can make out of this. Winging it, but unfortunately getting picked off from garage. Too many sightlines to hold. Ace has got to do something with this, and the answer is to secure the 3K, bringing out round 1 in UMW favor. Okay, that's fine. My eyes are darting between the kill feed and the actual gameplay. I'm a seasoned Valorant spectator, right? I know what I'm doing. I hate how long that sword is that Venta has, because the knife range in this game is like 2 pixels. Yeah. They're gonna do something like that. I mean, they have to up the range. I want more knife clips. Alright, so let's get a lay of the land here. It looks like looking for something out in A, not necessarily a push, just some audio cues to decipher where the enemy team is stacked up. Looks like they are suspicious of someone in sewer, so the responses go to the other side of the map. With the same response coming out from the enemy team. Now holding sightlines down A long, there's a jump peek coming out. And the team is well aware that there are UMW players closing in on the premises, so they're going to get some rotations out that way. A site, left is a ghost town. But that might not have been the best thing to do, because it looks like a counter push is coming up and Omen is going to get caught in the stampede. UMW Eagles flying through, tearing through the enemy team like fish in a lake, or whatever Eagles tear through. Another one down there, bringing it out 5-3 in our favor. And Spike is going to go in the down. Spike is going to go on the ground, is actually what I meant to say there. Yes, they did win the first game, Nebula, and that is correct. It was a fantastic game coming out from Venta, throws every now and again from some specific players who I will not name. Check. But But yeah, no, we did take home the W for first match, and I'm hoping we do the same for this one. Starting out strong here with a two-point lead. I'll say towards the tail end of last game, there was some fatigue coming out from the gameplay I was seeing from the enemies. So I'm hoping it'll transfer over quite well into this next round. Now, it would not be such a bad thing if they found their second win, though, because we all know how I like a good, even match. You know, nothing like getting 12 to 12 OT. Except for when I want to go to bed and we start the stream at 9 p.m. But, you know, that's regardless. Good Valorant is tied Valorant. You know, whether we like it or not. Yeah, I would not be doing this if I did not love it. Shout out McDonald's. Not sponsored. Shout out X. Shout out insert entity here. Uh-oh, finding some players towards back of C side. Spike is going to go down before it can be planted, but that is unfortunately nothing that Jace can do about because there are just players lined up ready to spray through the crates. Going to go down for that. Zoid coming in from B side, stopping this push in with a nice little lurk from the back side. Interesting plant location coming out from Tellage here, but probably ill-advised considering the positioning of the players. He's going to swing the crates, no problem, and get the final elimination. Spike defuse money coming in, frag money coming in. What can't you buy this round? Looking pretty plush for UMW. Get a tab check here and see what the buy-in is. Yep, that's what I thought. Full buy coming in. And it looks like we're getting close to maxing out on Zoy there. The Undying. Zoy the Undying. Wow. Killjoy takes a whopping 9 ultimate orbs to charge her ult. That's a lot of ult orbs. What? Effective ult, I'll say. Let's see how effective this next round is going to be. Wow, narrowly missing that sightline on C-Long. But we're going to be holding that nonetheless. 2 players on site. Vito is going to come out to jump peek that. To find our players. But they're going to get the ult orb nonetheless. Just throwing out some bullets. Looking for anything. Finding nothing. So we're going to back up off of this. And look for a better in somewhere else. See a lot of players rotating towards C because of the gunfight commotion. And UMW knows that. This is where the training comes out. Because they know that they're making noise over there. And that's going to attract players. Where do you go when you're attracting players? The place where players are not. The other side of map, perhaps. But it looks like the enemy team is sort of caught into the ruse. They're going to be sending another player back towards A site, but it's just one against an armada of UMW Eagles who are going to swarm the field, taking ground. Venta posting up in hell. Going to be hitting the clone there, but dodging the blind nonetheless. 3 players in the enemy team trussed up towards the backside. Going to get blinded here. Venta scrambling to get out of there. Breach Yuto trying to flush him out of hell, but he is a slippery sucker. He cannot be quenched. Venta with the superior positioning, playing around his team, playing against the enemies, and coming out with a crispy 3K. Econ has never looked better. Oh yeah, and understandably so, there is a timeout coming in from the enemy team. You know, just really concerned about the demons coming out from the Eagles here. Some demonic plays. It's pretty crisp, pretty precise. 4-0. Well, they might run it back yet. You know, they might find something. A little second win, we could get too cocky. It's happened, you know. They could get 3 points. We could get 5 more. The score could be 3-9. Something really bad could happen. All right. So let's see what we've got cooking up here going into round 5. We're going to be sending the Owl Drone straight into garage, looking for something, finding nothing. But we did get an audio cue there, so we're going to be watching it. Just pinging it with a hazard marker, you know. Gotta be careful. Interesting shock darts coming out there. Double bounce, almost finding its way into Nook. Not quite. Finding a veto here, looking like a bit of a brought as a breach. Who's going to drag it out to a 3v3? Yikes. Chase, kind of losing here. Get a grip, man. Gotta find out what to do with this round. You've got this. Don't worry, don't worry. You got 3 players with you, all grouped up. Spike in pocket and a dream in head. What's the dream? A collateral elimination, bringing it out. What the heck just happened? Huh?
Not bad. So bad.
Wow, okay, so yeah, collateral elimination on C long there. Very unfortunate for UMW. An unfortunate point to have to give to the enemy team. So let's see what the pivot's going to be here. Are we going to change up our strats? Are we going to 5-stack? Are we going to be waiting for audio cues again? What's the haps, guys? Well, let's see what they've got cooking up. The hip-hop happening. Someone posted up. Back at C site. It's the same Sova who got the collateral, looking to push his luck today. Unluck, pushing his luck. How ironic is that? Oh yeah, trying to hop up on those crates for a little bit of a head peek. But nothing Venta can't handle. Gonna be taking out that Sova. Albeit down to 30 health. Nice little spray through the wall there. Gonna get some damage out. Not the worst thing in the world. All 5 players still alive. Venta a little shot up. Oh, Jace on the floor though. Unfortunately, a trade. Player count now down to a 4-3. Our favor though. We can spin this in our favor nonetheless. Gonna be using this advantage to push on the A side. Lines coming out, sprays coming out. Nothing we can't handle. A quick elimination. Coming onto site here. We're gonna post up with the spike. Ticking. And never mind, it doesn't matter because we're going to find the veto and take him out of play. And there's going to be another round in UMW pockets. Yep, looking like another cut and dry game if you ask me. Bit of a wash going on right now, and sometimes it's just like this, you know. Sometimes we get the match 3 overtime, 12-12 every single game, and other games we get the 1-5 4-point lead. A wash? A what? Ooh, we do that. Hey, Alex making a profound point here. What do we do when we get dirty? We go wash. Gosh. Oh no. You are the Dr. Nefario to my Gru, I think. I would be nothing without you. No, dart gun. I said dart gun. Robot, yes. Oh, what a genius. Yeah. Oh, I'm clicking the thing that does that. Yeah, I forgot. The mouse works, that's correct. That's funny. Yeah, Venta tried to rob me of agency by giving you the keyboard, but alas. Oh, Venta's sliding in. There's a hacker! There's a hacker!
Oh no, it's on Delhi now.
Oh my god!
Oh, it's on Max. Oh my god. Come on. Yeah, you did have. Clean. It's strong enough.
Yeah, yeah. We have our dream catchers set up, our anti-curse charms in place. The incense is burning. The candles are lit. Let's see what we'll do with all of this in mind. I'll be throwing out a KO knife to look for any players. It's not going to tag anyone. Could be good, it could be bad. Unfortunately, it is going to be an audio cue, so some players are going to be rotating towards Seaside. Pretty dastardly smoke coming out for the enemy. Oh, TP out of there. The Vito gonna live to fight another day. Pushing in through the smoke, though. He might get a pick on the Tellage if he swings this at the right time. Tellage just gonna get out of dodge. Pretty well advised, if you ask me. Unfortunately for Jace, though, he got rather unlucky against Unluck. Gonna be going down for that as a result. It looks like they did not resist the bad luck charms that you have put in place. Yep, players on all sides. Not much Zoe can do there. All players just picked off one by one. Yo, what did you just do? That was almost a flawless from them. Yep. Exactly. Yeah. Still looking pretty plush on the credits. That's a pretty good observation. I'm not entirely worried about this. Still lots we can do here. See what the game plan is going to be. Pretty divided up here. We've got a KO on C, a Killjoy on B. Waiting for audio cues seems to be a favorite hobby of Valorant, and I don't even blame them. I'm going to get a blind out from Sewer. We know that there's a player down there. And we're going to act accordingly. A double sight hold. Uh-oh. Yep. Another player there. Failed to look to our right. And that is going to cost us 2 agents. Make that 3. Oh, make that 4. Jeez. Yeah, not what you want to see. Zoe, last man standing. Spike and enemy possession. Yeah, okay. That's an ace for the enemy team. Not what you want to see. Actually, the exact opposite of what you want to see.
Literally, that is the perfect.
Profound. Yeah, something is going horribly wrong right now. Maybe if I offer you up as like a sacrifice, things will go back to the way they were. Yeah. I hear if you give your thumb, it'll charge up all of their ultimates.
Oh, really?
If you like, yeah, you just gotta make like sacrifices for boons, essentially. What are you willing to give for a Valorant victory, Alex?
Prize possession.
You give your AirPods? Wow.
Yeah.
I would not do that.
That's pretty. I literally do not go anywhere with them, and if I do, okay.
Yeah, I don't even blame you. Yeah. Hey, don't get me wrong. I play my music out loud, but you know, I care about the people around me, for better or for worse. I too very much so enjoy my AirPods. What are you listening to on those? What's the tunes for Alex?
Recently.
Mm-hmm. Oh, fun. Okay, hold on. I'll have to ask you more about that, but there's some stuff happening right now. Finding our way on the seaside. I don't know if you guys saw that at the beginning, but there's sort of like a jammer drone which actually shut down some util that was thrown in. That's a veto ability, so now I got a better idea of what he does. But it shuts him down. Speaking of shutting down, we are coming back from the cursed rut that Alex put us in. Getting another point in pocket, bringing it out 7-3. We're getting closer and closer to a 9-3 curse, and I don't like that. Oh, yeah. Instead of talking about that, though, let's talk about classical composers. Now, what's on the docket for Alex? Are you a Vivaldi?
A little bit. I believe you like this.
Oh, yes,
Love
yes.
me stuff. Love me
Debussy.
some Bach.
Bach, a classic, stone cold cult classic, you could say. Oh,
Might
yes.
be a weed.
No, no, music is music. Haha, yeah,
Really,
that's a good one.
I know it's saying that.
Big budget anime. They gotta do everything right, honestly. That is kind of funny, yeah.
I know if you haven't.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah. Attack on Titan is a fantastic anime. I saw season 1. It's quite tragic. It's a very sad anime. I'm more partial to Castlevania. Oh yes, it's excellent introductory anime, I would say. Recommend it to everyone. Speaking of which, I would advise the enemy team to get out of the attacker Killjoy, a powerful ultimate which is going to take away their ability to use weaponry. There is, however, a cheeky Yoru up in heaven who was able to avoid the detain. Not that that matters, because Jank is just going to spray through the floor and get him. That's really funny. There was a very small nook in heaven, it looked like. Yeah, very impressive. I love this skin, by the way. That's really cool. Yeah, yeah. You could cite a Minecraft parody with all those diamonds. Alright, getting the lineup out. Classic Silver Dart going out. Gonna be shut down by the veto, but at least they know that someone's there. Uh-oh, giving up that there is an operator in play now. Venta rubbing it in their faces. Yeah, watch this. Boom. I think he has ult out and everything. It's funny. I don't know, I guess he was looking for a cheeky pick. This Vito isn't the worst player. They've been going for some pretty good plays. Pretty creative to try and sit in that smoke. Yep, unfortunately Venta now has an operator in hand. That means that it is going to be a UMW round. It is just a 1-to-1 fact, unfortunately.
30 seconds left.
30 seconds left, though. All players accrued in Seaside for the most part. They've got to make a play now or never. Just one Sova on site to stop them, but is he even going to do that? It's going to cost a trade, but it's better than a loss. 14 seconds and counting. Reach ult coming in, blasting in, trying to stop anything, but Venta is just going to get a knife reset. Yep. And that, before you know it, is going to be a UMW round, bringing the score 9-3. Boom, boom, boom. Yeah, we need a timeout. Well, if we give it a timeout, we recognize it. We're giving it credence, so we have to power through and make this happen. It is a swap round, so now we're on pistols again. This could be where it gets dicey. Whoever wins this could decide the fate of the econ for the rest of the game. Let's see who come out on top. Oh. Venta with a sheriff. Now, that is essentially a sniper. Yes, yes. Okay, gonna get out of dodge because of the recon bolt. Well advised, I do not blame him. I'm just gonna Reassess here. A cheeky little shorty in the garage. Love that. There it is.
I didn't realize we were.
Oh yeah, coming out to play again. 2 bullets in the chamber and 2 eliminations on the map. An excellent way to start out a 9-3 match. Aggressive shorty gameplay. He's gonna run out of bullets at this rate. He's too cracked with the shorty. Powerful weapon. Nerf it. I love the shorty. Uh-oh, cheeky little alert going on here. Too many players on all sides, though. Jack is going to be taking that one home. And just one veto left with a sliver of health and an inkling of a dream. But what is he going to do with that? Because the Hat Man is coming. Unless he brings it out to a 2v1. A fighting chance here. 30 seconds, though. Going to be lining up for a double hold. We're going to hear him go down C long. Going to be looking through the garage door to see which way he's going. Kind of a difficult spot to hold, but we do have Spike. 10 seconds left. They should just play time here. That's my humble opinion. Yeah, simply not enough time to get on the B site. And that is going to be a UMW round via time expiration. They are going to get that plant money.
Boys, yeah.
and the elimination at the end of the round. So actually a fair bit of dosh on either side. Now we won't be seeing a full buy, but maybe a mid buy. I'm curious, are they going to go for a full save? Let's get a tab check. It looks like a mid buy. Yeah, I'm telling you, man, that spike money is a deciding factor in these early rounds. Could be the boost that they need. UMW has its work cut out for it. Let's see what we do here. A Yoru TP on the side. Very aggressive seaside push here, but nothing that Hellage can't handle. Neither can Jace with the Judge coming out to deliver and execute the denizens of the realm. Judge, Jury, and Executioner. That is a humble 3K. Love to see it. Now that is proper Jace gameplay. Proper Judge gameplay, I should say. Jason the Judge. Let's see what we've got cooking up here. Wow, something going on in garage, and I don't know if I want to look. Honestly, I don't think there's some war crimes going on. I don't know if we can I don't know if we can air this on television. You know.
What is this man is running at them with a judge in his hand.
Yep. Ego at an all-time high. Looks like we'll be closing this game out soon enough with a 9-point lead. I'm a happy man. It looks like we will not be getting. I'm not going to jinx it, actually. I'm not. Yes. 9 uncontested rounds in the enemy pocket. Manifesting. Surely, Temp. Surely. Oh, I would kill for a Shirley Temple right now. It's been too long. Yeah, players rushing in through sewers like the rest. They are finding some heads, though, and the spray down from the Odin is inevitable. Oh, my goodness. Now that was fun. I can tell that Jack is smiling right now. I don't even need to see the cam.
He's stone cold.
Stone cold killers. Bringing out the game to a close.
Now they're all happy. He was stone cold until like this.
Incredible. Yeah.
Let's go.
I'm a happy man. We just won game 2 of the night, ladies and gentlemen. You know what that means? No game 3. Woo! I get to go home soon enough.
Our early set in tonight, but yeah, looks like we take that one. Easy peasy lemon squeezy.
Yeah, yeah. Hey, throw in a GG's out there for everyone who showed up, you know. G. GG. It's a ghost town, but it's the thought that counts, you know. Our viewers saw the effort, and I saw the effort, and all around there was just effort around the board, and that makes me really happy. Now, it feels weird to close it out so quickly. I mean, I feel like I should be here for another hour or something. Yeah, it could be an interview angle, perhaps. Go get me a wild card, will you?
Who should we bring in?
We should get Venta, I think, very obviously. Yeah, he was fragging out of his mind.
All right.
Yeah, gonna get Venta on the mic here in a second to talk to the top fragger himself, the sniper elite himself. Yeah, we simply need to talk about that operator quickscope. That was unprecedented. I've never seen such a masterclass of sniper elitism. I mean, wow, dab me up, man. That was next level.
I've never been on the side.
This is your first time?
Yeah.
No kidding.
Yeah, this is my first time on this side.
Oh yeah, welcome. I essentially live here these nights.
Yeah, the goat. The only
Yeah,
reason that
Doug
we
the
get
goat.
streamed now.
Yeah, of course. Well, I show up for love of the game, just like you know, and I saw that tonight with your superior performance. I mean, first game you won what? 28-11? Are you kidding me?
Hey, we lost 6 rounds in a row and then had to do something about it.
Had me a little worried, I'm not gonna lie. But then you got the operator and everything was okay.
It's all
know?
that CS is running around like an idiot.
Yeah, exactly. So I just wanted to get you here real quick and talk to you about how things went. You know, just you can give me an overall lay of the land. You can talk about your players, what could have gone wrong, what went right. You know, we did end up with a 9-3 curse here, breaking that.
We'll say the
Anything you
second
want to talk
map,
about?
second map wasn't close. We lost a few rounds just from trolling, but besides that, they're like,
Yeah.
no sweat on that one. The first one was a little scary at the beginning,
Mm-hmm.
and then I locked in, and then everyone else decided to like join me afterwards, so that definitely helped.
Yeah. That is definitely useful to have your team there at times. I noticed some breakdowns in communication, which did cost you guys a couple rounds, but I mean, you said it was just trolling, right?
Yeah, they're
So-
just trolling, few miscommunication things, few people saying things that have nothing to do with what is happening.
Right. Well, I'm glad that you guys remember that it is, end of the day, a video game.
Oh,
You know,
yeah.
game being in the title. Looked like you guys are having a real hoot. I didn't get to see the webcams personally, but I know the stream did. And Alex says, you know, he saw some smiles, some giggles, some chuckles, especially that last round. What a way to close it out with the spray and pray through the wall. That was a nasty 3K coming in from.
We've been trying to get him to use the Odin since the beginning of the semester.
Yeah.
And he finally does that, and it's
So he can't go back now.
yeah.
He
Max
has no
using the
excuse.
judge going 20-7.
Dude.
The judge gameplay was unprecedented.
Just killed them.
Yeah. Absolute war crimes.
Click left click.
Yeah. No, it was great. So yeah, thank you for coming on the camera. I know it's your first time. So just say hi to everyone. We got both the coaches in here, Eric and Mark. So
Hey, they come to see winners.
exactly, they knew it's an omen. It was an omen.
Game.
True.
Game
Yeah, and we
recognized
win
game.
Wednesday too, so I'm predicting the future.
Exactly.
That's gonna age horribly if we lose.
Yeah.
No. You're manifesting right now. Okay. We're manifesting the future here. We have say in how the future will go. We're the masters of our own destiny, as you know.
Yeah.
So let's go out there and decide it. Thanks again for coming on, and I'm looking forward to the next time I can see you. I don't know when that'll be. Apparently, this was your guys' last game.
No.
No? Okay.
Last or-
No.
Okay.
Okay, perfect.
Wednesday and Monday.
All right, Alex. Fear mongering,
I was just. I was saying it might be
spreading
our
rumors
last
and
game.
discord.
You and I. It might be our last game.
Oh yes. We might go on strike if we have another 9 p.m. game. That's right.
Oh yeah. No, this is the only 9 p.m. game.
Okay. Good.
Mondays is at 7, and then Wednesdays are like at 8.
Yeah. See, now that's manageable.
Oh yeah. No,
we'll
not
see.
it being 9 sucks.
Going home at midnight, 2 consecutive weeks. really sucked. All right, I don't know if I have to tell you that, but that was just horrendous. Looking forward to not having to do that. But yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing you guys. I really thought that this was the last one. I'm glad it
Nah,
wasn't.
you're gonna see more of all of us.
Excellent. Looking forward to it. All
We
right.
need Jake to get a top frag at least 1 point.
Oh, of course. And you have to get an actual ace. Yeah.
Oh yeah, it keeps getting stolen.
Yeah. 4K demon here.
Apparently, it's returned.
Yeah. Back from Diamond, the old 4K demon. You're here to pick up the crown. How's it feel? Heavy on your head?
Nah, a little light.
A little light.
Yeah.
Ooh, outspoken too. Well, let's see how this ages. I'll definitely be looking back on this VOD.
That's true.
Yeah.
Well, thank you for having me.
Of course, yeah. Thanks for stopping by, and we haven't done interviews in a while, so I'm glad we could orchestrate it with you.
Yeah.
Hey, if you get a 3.0 KDA next time, I'll have you on again. I think.
I gotta drop 30.
I gotta raise the
Yeah.
bar.
Okay. I can do that.
Let's see it.
Yeah, I could drop 30. Pretty easy.
Yeah, nothing to it. Light
All
work.
my channel points on you.
We're gonna figure out gambling. We
I'll
have
figure
to.
it out.
We have to.
I will.
Oh,
We'll figure it out.
yeah. You know what? Next stream there will be. We'll be back.
Yes, let's go. Okay, all right. We're in business now.
I have infinite.
Oh, okay. You're in the.
Yeah, you run the
That's
stream.
not how that works. Anyway.
Yeah. All right. Well, yeah, thanks for coming on the cam. I'll close it out here shortly, but not before thanking our beloved patrons, the Fredericksburg Nationals. Thank you guys so much for providing us all the gear we need to keep doing what we love, and that is to stream Valorant, to play Valorant, and to interact with Valorant on all forums. So thank you again so much for supporting us. And with that said, I also want to thank everyone who showed up tonight to support us, to show some love, to interact. I appreciate both the coaches coming out. I appreciate seeing you in the chat, Mark. Been a while, long time no see. I hope you stick around. I hope I see you again. I'm usually in here Mondays, so, we'll see how things go. But with that said, I'll be signing off now. Me and Alex will be headed out, and I just want to say good afternoon, good evening, and good night. And if I don't see you, good afternoon, good evening, and good night.